Yeah, so we take a 2-hour drive to Tahoe, and it's all snow. But like the Bay, it's just super cold in Frisco, and everywhere else is it get hot. So I do. I got Tim's on right now. I mean, listen, bro. Listen.
He do got Tim's on. Hold on.
He got Tim's on.
The Tim's on.
Wow. I know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Big stepping.
Shout out to Miles Minnick rocking the Tim's.
That's right. Hey, well, let's hit this other joint with Keek. And then we'll come back talk about this album a little bit. Miles, again, Friday's a big day for you. Like I said, we just played the joint with Keek and my guy Desi Hollow before we joined you. Keek the Sneak on this one with you right here. About time. Check it out, y'all. Slaps for the soul. I'm gonna continue to stamp it with you, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, C Styles? What's happening? Out of ATL.
You giving it slaps. I might as well give it the Groovy Movie stamp then.
Yes.
That second record was crazy. It was out of here, man. I like that record, man. And I like the way you're doing it, because a lot of artists will go that way and then turn around and go back to the shit that they was doing before. But I like the way you moving, you know what I'm saying? You got with the heavy hitters like McCrae and Keek the Sneak and E40. So you going in the right direction. So I appreciate you for understanding that the OGs helped pave the way and nobody forgot about them. And you made it the effort to get them on your album and let them know, look, I rock with the OGs. The OGs is rocking with me. So it's a beautiful situation. It's a groovy movie, man.
The groovy movie.
Absolutely. Groovy movie.
Yeah, the OGs shaped who I am, man. I would be dishonoring to not pay homage. You know what I mean? Like, this was meant to happen, and I'm always stand on that for sure.
No doubt. Let me know when you come to Atlanta. You can come by my New Music Mondays event with my Coalition DJs family. So let me know when you come to Atlanta.
Yes, sir. We'll make it happen.
All right.
I wanted to ask Miles, just because you talked about your prior life, did you hit a bottom per se, or what became the big change for you?
Nah, I didn't. The only bottom I hit was like the bottom of a bottle. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really like a tragedy that hit me. It was more so like an awakening I experienced. You know, like I was not a church person. Like my pops never pushed religion on me or nothing like that. So when I came into church that day, I actually went into church because we was trying to holler at some girls. Like, it was a youth group, you know what I'm saying? It was all the high school girls was there. So we went in there for the wrong reasons. But even with that, like, I felt the presence of God, bro. Like, it literally felt like God took away one high and gave me a new one. I couldn't explain it. I couldn't fully understand it. But I wanted to continue to chase what I felt that day. And that led to me even becoming like a youth pastor in my city, you know, getting like all the YNs in church, you know what I mean? And finding my wife in the church and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And really, I started doing Christian rap just from my church, just like turning up the youth, getting them lit.
If Kirk Franklin can do it, why can't you?
You feel me? Yeah.
That was his whole plan, to reach out to the youth and get the youth back into the church. And he succeeded in doing that, and everybody else follows suit. So yeah, definitely a good look for that. Definitely.
Yeah, so that's my origin story. That was my heart behind it. And God just started blessing it, man. And we here today.
So how do you deal now with the vices? You know what I mean? Because you know this music business come with it. Everything's handed to you. Women, drugs, liquor, you know what I mean? How do you deal with the vices today?
For sure. That's a really good question. You know, at the end of the day, I am human. And so the stuff that everybody else is tempted with, I could be tempted with the same things, right? But for me, I like to keep guardrails up, meaning I keep real ones around me to hold me accountable, to make sure I'm not slipping down a slippery slope. My tour manager has a key to my hotel room. You feel me? We don't stay out too late at these functions. I have a system in play, bro. Like my team got the passwords to my phone, all of that. Cause I'm not trying to be one of these people that rise and fall faster than I rose. You know what I mean?
Or be hypocritical at it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Or be hypocritical. Thank you, sir. I'm trying to stand on what I preach on camera and off.
I feel like there's so many people that can learn from you and the things that you're saying. And you're teaching, you know, just about them actually opening their ears a little bit and catching the wave. But I appreciate that because I think everybody struggles with that and how you know, everyone wants to do good, but how do you manage that
Yeah.
is a big deal. And no, I think that's awesome, man. You know, those were gems just now. So thank you.
Oh yeah, brother.
Should I be struggling with it? You know what I mean?
We all do. We all do. That's what I say. Like, you know what I mean? It's,
You
you know,
Big
but
facts.
you
Big
have
facts.
a platform. You have a platform of, you know, so that's why I say there's a I guess a different intention, right? Because if you're gonna talk it, you gotta walk it. You feel me? So yeah. Punch, I wanted to you wanted to chime in, Punch. What's happening?
Oh yeah, my bad. Because I couldn't raise my hand because I'm a co-host. But salute, Raymond T. That was an excellent question, by the way. And also, man, I'm loving the whole movement, what you got going on, and the records are just crazy. You hear me? Crazy. So that's the best part of it because of the messaging, way it sounds. So a lot of time we talk about this all the time. What is the messaging that we give it to the youth moving forward? So get the punch schedule. Hey, listen, I'm loving it, bro. What you doing, man?
So how long are you gonna be in New York for?
I'm in New York until tomorrow.
Okay. And then off to the next city.
And we got an album release party in San Francisco tomorrow, actually.
Wait, same time?
An album release party in Frisco starting at 5:00 tomorrow. So I'm doing Breakfast Club and flying straight to Frisco.
Shout out to Frisco, shout out to the Bay.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Gary Archer, I need you there, man. All my Bay Area DJs, man. I need you at the party, man. SF.
Man, shout out to the whole Bay Area, man. Pull up for my boy, man. You know, just pull up for my boy real quick. So I love. And LA too. Whoever can come up, it's all good. I guess, you know, after all of this stuff, man, I mean, what do you want the next, let's say 6 months to a year to look like for you?
Hey, really good question. The next 6 months. In the next 6 months, I want the Chance the Rapper collab. I want the Kendrick collab. You know what I'm saying? I want a project with the artist on my label to be just as successful, if not more successful, than my solo album. And I want to see them grow, my team grow. You know, Tommy Zuko, CJ Emulus. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out Tommy, bro. Y'all got to look him up. He is on a tear right now, going viral every single week. I never met a cat with more sauce and more smooth than him. And so just trying to shine a light on them while God continue to bless me. You know what I mean?
Awesome, man. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. Well, listen, man, it's been a pleasure, man. You know, having you pull up. I know you got a crazy schedule while you're here in New York. You know, I know you're about to put some bars down.
Yeah.
Go hit up Hot, Power, and the whole shebang. But I appreciate you doing this because, you know, it's nothing like actually meeting people and just being like, yo, this dude, his energy, his aura, his vibe, I rock with him. And I think we can give you that stamp is without question given.
Oh, that's love, bro. That's love.
No doubt. From the moment you stepped out, when the moment you stepped out the elevator, I was like, he's dope. All right, let's rock. It's all good. It's all good. So, Raymond, I don't know if you want to play one more or how you want to do it, but we got Miles.
Let me see, because I think do you have one off the album you kind of want to share, Miles?
Yeah, let's go ahead and play Not My Job.
Not My Job. Let me bring
Mac
it up.
Dre sample.
Oh, snap. Okay,
Listen
cool.
to the words too, y'all. It's this is that one.
All right, here we go.
It's not my job. It's not my job.
Amazing. Good stuff, man. I didn't know how that was gonna go with Because I know the Mac Dre not my job. I was like, okay, how's this gonna go? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, we
Yeah.
have to pay some more homage, but bring the message. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's super ill. Talk about the title of the EP. What is that?
Yeah. So Via Dolorosa. Via Dolorosa is actually the name of the road that Jesus walked on when he was carrying his cross. You feel me? So it's like we all got our own cross to carry. And I wanted to show the whole world like the fulfillment that can happen once you carry that cross through that road. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the story of Jesus, he came to this earth with a purpose to actually die on that cross, right? And I believe we all have our own purpose, but sometimes you got to go through that road to get to that purpose. And so this album is all about what happens once you get through that road to do what you've been made to do, created to do by the creator. You feel me?
Amazing, man. Super ill, super ill. Like I said, mad inspiring. Just again, the balance in hip hop, man. And it's just very cool that you're getting the look that you deserve with this stuff, man, with the sound. You know what I mean? Like I know I have put my own kids on it because my kids are like they're very heavy into like the Christian music, but they're like, man, I needed this. This was so fresh. You know what I mean? Because it can get, because it can get very Bible thumpy, some of the other stuff. You know what I mean? But this still has fresh sound, but like you said, there's the message in there. You know what I mean? So BT, I'm sorry, Head Rush, what's happening?
What up? Yeah, I had to jump on real quick. How you doing, Miles? This is DJ Head Rush out the Midwest. What's going on, brother?
All right, what's up, brother?
Yeah, chilling, man. First of all, salute to you. I am a fan. I got slipped on. Actually, one of the homies from Digiwaxx, Earl, put me on to your music like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. And I've been tapped in ever since, man. I definitely enjoy your content, definitely enjoy your lyricism, your music, definitely dropping the message. And like I said on the call last week, nobody does an inspirational song better than folks from the Bay. Like y'all really got that in the stronghold right now, bro. So I highly recommend just keep pushing it. I like to tap in with you, maybe do an interview later on at another time. But one quick question. The transition, when you first found your voice and said, all right, this is my lane, this is my purpose, how was that transition when you made it, from where you started until now?
Yeah. So it was kind of drastic for me. Like, I don't know if you got any like cousins in your life or siblings or even you yourself, like when you first find God, like there could be a time where it's like, I'm dropping everything, I'm letting everything go. I deleted songs, like I changed my name, all kind of stuff, right? But for a minute, for some years, like it wasn't even me doing music. It was just me like letting go of the old life that I used to lead. You know what I'm saying? But then just me being in church, being a youth leader, it's like, look, I still know how to rap. I still know how to make slaps. Let me just make slaps for my youth group. And then that's go crazy. And then I feel like God wanted me to take what I was doing in the church to the rest of the world. And so it took a few years to like really like take what I was doing to transfer it into what I started doing to what I'm doing now. But yeah, it was a journey.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like they say, you got to shed your flesh to become new creature. You know what I'm saying? Everything is new. And now as a God. So, it takes time to go through that metamorphosis. And a lot of folks feel like it's an overnight thing. But I definitely appreciate you. I definitely appreciate your movement, bro. I'm older than you, so just take that into consideration. You are encouraging the older generation by doing what you're doing. So keep up the good work, my brother. Stay blessed. And I hope I'll be able to chop it up with you once again after this.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah, Russ. God bless you, brother.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Well, again, Miles, man, thank you for pulling up. See, I don't know if you had anything else. I know you got to run to Hot 97. So
yeah, I'm gonna let him rock because appreciate his blessing us with his presence, and New York's a big town, a lot to do. So want you to get around, get busy, come back later if you can. We'll be here, and just totally appreciate you, your message, putting us on with the project, and we'll be supporting it, man. I think the goal is to play it with everything else, and not put it in the genre, because it never came up to me like that. Somebody actually had to tell me that this is sort of Christian hip hop. Because when I first heard you with John, it wasn't even nothing like that. It was just like, oh, this joint's hot.
Yeah.
And that was it. And then other people, but I don't even, I feel like, play was dope because it's dope. And that's it.
Exactly.
That's it. So,
so man, I appreciate y'all, man. Every last one of y'all. Thank y'all for giving me your time today. Listening to the records, it means the world to me. And hopefully we can impact the world together for sure.
Well, you got us, brother. Again, the DJ's rocking with it, man. You know what I mean? We got you. You know what I'm saying? So give Digiwaxx a shout out over there at Hot 97, huh?
Oh, you already know.
Bless up, man. I'm gonna see you in Dago later this year.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all.
All right, some justice right there.
That is a goddamn groovy movie. Yes, 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 3 times, man. Listen, y'all know how I feel. It's got to be as good as or better than. Holy fucking shit! Rest in peace to Prodigy.
Yes,
my queen's brethren. Oh God, that was tough, yo. That was tough.
I mean, I just love how she flipped it into calling somebody a shook one.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like that was tough. Like that was real tough, man.
Shout out Big Red. Shout out Big Red digging in them crates. Giving us some flavor. You know what I mean?
Hey, I was going through my music and it ran across. I do my YouTube and see what I could send in, and it rolled across because I subscribed to it. So Tiana Major 9, I believe that's how you say her name.
Yep.
But man, she got some good music, man. And she dropped that one like last week, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, gotta put this one in the group.
Boy, I'm glad you ain't putting the.
I want to see what y'all thought about it, man. It gives me brunch, you know what I'm saying? Music. So during that brunch time, them women, they like to turn up with them mimosas and that little something for them. She did just to it.
I'm glad there wasn't no AI stuff that you submitted this week.
Yeah, hey, Big Red is on a redemption run, man. We gotta leave him alone.
Like he definitely had to redeem himself on that one.
If I can't make it, I'm gonna find somebody who can make it better. Then how about that?
Facts.
AI is trial and error, man. Remember
there
that.
you go. There you go. Blaming on AI.
Oh boy.
Keep on doing it, man. Keep on.
Downfall of humans. AI is in. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Nervousness.
Y'all seen the new a lot of Spotify people leaving Spotify to come over to Apple Music?
Yeah, allegedly, right? Allegedly.
Because of the features and and the better offers that they're offering the artists over there at Apple as far as the royalties and stuff.
Did they announce that officially that they're gonna increase the royalty of Spotify for artists?
It says they offer better let's see right here rates. They offer better friendly. It just says friendly royalty rates.
I was just gonna say, sounds like a whole bunch of hot gas in air. It's simple as saying, instead of 0.004 cents, we're gonna offer 0.005 cents per stream. But they will never do that. They just won't do it. It won't happen. So it's gas. Go ahead, Bionic.
Bruh, Apple Ben had better royalty rates.
Absolutely.
Like Apple's royalty rate has always been higher.
Pretty much.
What's the service that Jay-Z and them had and then sold?
Tidal.
Tidal had highest royalty rate. So it's like this is one of those things that I'm always talking about where it's like, because somebody else, like, people don't read the fine print. People just jump in, do shit, and then when somebody else makes a statement about it, then they're like, oh wait, let me see. And then somebody else says, and they're like, oh wait, well, let's all go over here. You could have been going over there. Like when you release your music, you can say, hey, I want this music to be just here, just here, just here. There are artists that do that. You know what I'm saying? There's a trickle down method where they say, hey, release your joints, independently, like on I can't think of the joint that LaRussell did his joint on right now. Even like release your joint on Even, release your joint on Bandcamp, release your joint on these solo platforms. Then after a 3-month time period, then release it on the streaming sites. you know what I'm saying, and break down from there, maybe release it here, maybe release it here. Geo 2 weeks ago said, hey, only release it on Apple because if you want it to be Shazamable, and then you get, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, all this stuff has been out here. Like, are y'all not really paying attention?
Right.
Like, it's just ignorant to me, yo. Like,
yeah, I mean, everybody just follows the trends, right? I mean, and it's interesting too, because I heard like some younger person said, "Oh, Apple Music is for the older crowd, Spotify is for the young audience." You know what I mean? But it's like they both do the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real quick, I'm glad you said something like that. I'm tired of this older, younger, and like certain words and what's old and what's new.
Yeah, man.
Retarded. And I'm gonna start calling people what they is. Like, you sound dumb. You sound stupid, and if you believe that,
That's why.
Yeah, man.
I say
You putting the age group on. You putting the age group on who uses a platform, nigga. I'm damn near 50. I use Spotify too.
And you know what?
I use Tidal too.
And
you know what I'm saying? So I don't.
And you know what?
This is how we're going to eliminate all of this. In the words of Charlie Murphy, that's why I say, fuck it.
No, for the artists that think that way, and you know, if you bring up, let's just say we just bring up, well, is your music in any DJ record pools? They be like, what's that? Or if you heard it, they be like, what? I'm like,
they real retarded when it comes to accent.
Hey, honestly, at this point in history of information, if you are an upcoming artist and you don't know what a DJ record pool is or a DJ service pack, fire yourself and go work at Walmart. Just quit. Just give it up. Go find you a job because you in the way.
Right.
Hold up, Head Rush.
Hold
up, Head Rush. You got to give a semi-learning curve. So in my opinion, I'm with you on that. But just say if you've been doing this for over a year, at this point, you should know that.
Okay. If you are an upcoming artist and you right. If somebody did it 3 weeks ago, they not going to know what we talking about. You right. Okay. If you've been in this for over 6 months to a year and you don't know what we just talked about, quit.
Well, you know what's needed.
And thank you for letting.
You know what I said to myself? I said, you know what? I wish if I know we will all agree to this, that if we had the money, all of us together collectively, I wish that we could create like a hip hop school, and you must go there to be in the game. Like for artist school, like you must go there. You have to graduate to be in the game, because there's a lot of things that people don't know that is get thrown around the room like a whorehouse. They get thrown around the room, and people be sometimes the answers is right there in front of their face, but they do not want to gather. And I'm saying this because I still be in rooms like Clubhouse. Information is still getting thrown in let's say within that platform, but some people still, like y'all said, they've been, I've been doing this. We catching them out there. I've been doing this for the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years, but they don't know what's a service pack. And I'm like, yo, listen, you need to go to school. You just jumped in this to drop. You don't really have love for this game. You just want to, because you're seeing everybody else doing it. You just want to do it to get a quick bag, and then you're going to be out. You're not going to be an icon and be 30 years in this. Like, you just trying to get a quick bag. Please, like, I agree with you, Head Rush.
Yo, Swerve, I think I've been saying that for like the last 4 years. I've been saying the exact same thing for the last 4 years.
Hold on, real quick. Queen B's been, chilling with her hand up in the air. Queen, I know you want to get in and say something. I know you wanted to say something. Go ahead.
I just wanted to talk about the first song, the October, the Snoop Dogg featuring October, London. I love it. It's called "Must Be Summer." Hopefully, that can get into one of the songs of the summer. But yes, I feel that through social media, there's no way of determining people's knowledge of the industry. And that's the same thing as far as their educational level. Everybody's on the same, plane for education, but you can't really tell. And some people cap. They've been in the game for 10 years, but they don't know what a DJ pack is, or they don't understand what it is to show and reciprocate back from manager to host. So yeah, so I agree. I agree with Swerve. We do need a hip hop school. Digiwaxx should do it, like I said, a seminar every month. Some of these artists come on, be a part of the seminar.
And I know we did talk about it, probably having it there at the Penthouse, where people can, definitely pay for that, because there's going to be a lot of influential people, executives and stuff like that, people that we know that's in the New York area, to be there to give up, knowledge. And the word of gatekeeping need to get thrown out too, because there's gems, and we give it up here every Wednesday for the last 5 years. So if the people tap in to what we giving up for free, just sit, like they say, be a bug, or just be a little fly on a room. We give up a lot of information that we've been doing for many, many years. So at this point, I say and I've been saying there's a lot of lazy artists, and I just call it what it is. You just want to get a quick bag, but us people passionate, we've been on this platform 5 years straight, no Wednesdays missed, other than maybe technicality, and that's on Zoom portion, but we've been here. We've been here, and we give up the information. There ain't no gatekeeper here. Everybody get free access. Man, we even got hacked through this joint because the information that we given. So, I mean, at this point, I don't take no excuses for it, because back in the day, we had to go to the library to search for this information. Now it's all free.
Facts. Now, just to jump in there real quick, Swerve, you know what a lot of them gonna say? Well, I don't have a team. That's their favorite answer. B-Tip, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so what I said in the chat, when you say artists go to school, shit, it ain't just artists, executives, A&Rs, DJs, all these people that's doing all this talking and ain't did it, they need to go to school too. And I know that's gonna hurt folks' feelings, but that's the real.
Yeah, facts. You can never stop learning. You're never too old to learn. I love learning. Put me on something, please.
This is why I say they should have never fired and got rid of the A&Rs and the marketing of the record labels. Once they got rid of that, everybody got dumbfounded.
Yeah, just hire us, C-Styles. Hire us, and we got y'all. Sincere got her hand up too.
Sincere, go ahead.
Sincere.
Go ahead, Sincere.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You already know. Did you see my message in the chat? I can go get the curriculum created in like 2 minutes of Chat GPT, and then we can get all of that popping online. Like, you don't need a whole lot of money to start no school. We can start online and do some options in person. It don't take a lot.
Sound good to me.
Yeah, it was funny because I saw something from DJ Head the other day, and it said how, we all came up with the game was to be sold, not told, right? And it's like, we paid for a lot of shit. Well, there's just so much game out there now that, you know what I mean? Like, like I said, record pools, even Digiwaxx has been around 25 years, and you don't know what a DJ pack is. Like, I want to slap the shit out of a lot of these artists that, it don't make no sense. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense.
Well, when you put it like that, right, we should start treating this shit like a trade then. You're going to pay Ivy League schools to teach you nothing so you can be in debt. Might as well learn what you think you know how to do. Hey, you're going to pay Alabama State, right? You're going to pay Alabama State, you're going to pay North Carolina, you're going to pay Harvard education that you don't have, but you won't pay artist development, and everybody that want to go to college want to be a rapper one day. How much sense does that make? Pay these folks. You want to learn that shit? Pay that shit. Make that shit a trade then. Make motherfuckers pay for it then. Because we're sitting here giving it out free and they still don't know it. Something ain't adding up.
Listen, I paid for my trade. I paid for my trade. Went to engineering, audio engineering, and learned and kept even when it was done still. So it's how much money. But I can say, on the other hand, most of us here is cut from a different cloth. We love the thing that we do right now, which I'm sure I'm gonna say everybody in here is definitely over 15 to 20 years, or definitely over 10 years. What we do here, we do it because we love it. And I know we don't see the money value of it, but in the long run, we get in relationships. And to expound on that, I don't know if CL talked about it earlier. I see David in here. Me, David, and CL, we was at the Ghostface Killer album release party last week, Friday. It was a movie in there, and just, I had Eric Sherman. I don't know him. But a lot of people, I don't know what it is, but some people just look at me, eye contact, and they extend their hand to me, and I extend my hand back and shake their hand. And I'm like, I know David looking at me like, yo, wow, you know. And I'm like, I'm just happy to be there, you know. And I'm just who I know, you know. I know Kid was in the building. There was a lot of people in the AZ, Kid Capri, Pasanos from De La was there. David, you could chime in on some of the names we seen there.
It was super lit. I mean,
yeah, Eric Sermon was there. And the thing I'm most proud of too. This is Raymond. I know we've been talking about it for a while. A lot of us have. This is definitely, and shout out to I don't see him on here, but Quantum. We've been talking about it. That this not only the year for the legends and the icons to come out with the music, but they showing these young artists how to do it. Not only putting out the music, but they doing their rounds. They doing all their rounds, going to all the medias, doing the release parties, and I love to see it. They all over 50-something years old, and they working like they 20-something years old, and they working way better than these younger artists. And this platform need to put that out there. We need to show them like, yo, these artists is out working y'all. And their music is great. Good. Yeah. And I'm happy and I'm glad I'm here to see it and hear it.
Yeah, it was dope, man. Styles P, Pharoah Monch, and Shaheem, the Rugged Child, was there. So everybody was out there, obviously, for Ghostface and his album. Yeah, exactly. But it was nice to be able to talk to the artists. And you're right. I feel like we have a lot of information that we share in this room that we could offer them. And these veteran artists know the game, and they're definitely working in it. And the young guys could take a lesson from them.
No question. I don't want to cut it short, but we do got our next guest on, and want to get into this brother that has been on before, but has now come back with vengeance because his record is #1 in Chicago on Power 92, and that is a big deal because I want to say that we were influential in the beginning of getting this guy's some of his energy going. And for him to come back with the dope war story, you know, it's not easy to crack through and make it happen. So I'm super proud of him, and I'm happy that he came back because we're a part of that as well. Chef Sean, man, how you feeling?
You on mute, Sean? Shout out Brahma Boo in the house as well. Yes, sir.
And Chef, can you turn your drawing horizontal, please? If you could. Thank you.
Yo, what's up, man?
There we go.
All right.
Yeah. First of all, how you doing, man? How's everything been since the last time we saw you?
Man, been good, man. Things been going up too, man. I just heard you too. I could hear you. I couldn't get to the screen where I could hit the button, but I was trying to say, man, thank you, man, because y'all were a big part of that initial push, man.
Yeah, man. So everybody knows. Sort of tell a story of how you sort of got to this point of a #1 on a radio station, because a lot of time people come on, you know, we play music and it feels good and we all support, but we don't always get the story of the record going #1, artists coming back on and then talking about it. So we'd love to know that story and how's it feeling, how it happened.
Honestly, it happened out of nowhere. I wasn't even pushing it. It kind of caught its own little buzz by itself, like out of nowhere. I was working on a whole new album, you know, and about to put out some new music. And like I do have an album out. It's called The Way Up, but I put that on the record because it was doing so damn good, man. I was like, man, you know, I was just grateful. But I can't even tell you how it happened, man, because it happened way after I was thinking about the next song, you see, and I was just happy it did, you know.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm proud of you as well, man. You know, I know you're in California, you know, making movies, doing content, doing this and that. And I have the home team rocking with you like that. That's like the dream, to really get that joint popping and whatnot. So yeah, again, big up to you, man. Big up to you. Shout out to you for coming back and everything, man. So what you been up to, man? What you working on now?
Really, I just dropped a 11-song joint. It's called The Way Up.
Yeah.
Like, putting everything on the scale, weighing it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's doing real good. As far as, the response from the people, I couldn't be more grateful right now because, the recognition, I've been working for a minute. So, just the fact that people, they hear me now, is a blessing, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I want to play the song with the single with Jeremiah because, again, for it to be where it is now, because how long ago was that? About, 6 months?
Yeah, it could have been about 8.
I was gonna say 7, maybe 7 or 8 months ago.
Yeah.
And for it to grow and now be number 1 at the station. First of all, are you feeling that energy? Or people hitting you up? Like, what's been the personal vibe from the homies in Chicago?
Yeah, man. They calling me, man. He's on the radio. I was like, yeah, I'm. Yeah, they say I'm number 1 on 92. No, you was on GCI. I was like, oh, yeah, but GCI did just put me in the full rotation like 2 days ago. So now it's I got a chance to keep building. I got homies calling me from Detroit, like, yo, you on the radio in Detroit? I'm like, yeah. So yeah, I'm getting the calls. I got cousins I ain't heard from in a long ass time. They talking about the next barbecue. I done had a few exes hit me, like, I heard your little song. But just real shit, yeah, they coming out the woodwork for a little bit, but nothing too crazy.
Dope.
Let's run it though. He said he got the X's. He got the X's checking in. That's hilarious. What up, Sean? I hope you're good, brother. Let's run this one just in case everybody's not familiar. Chef Sean with Jeremiah going up. No name on the remix. Check it out.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the one getting big love on radio, yes?
Yeah, man. It's getting super love.
That's big, man. Like I said, it's hard to do in 2025. You know what I mean? Especially on the independent level, man. So congrats to you. Shouts out to the homie Brahma Boo. I know y'all working, you know what I'm saying? So and I appreciate the fact that y'all stuck to working the single. I feel like so many people go on to the next one right away. You know what I mean? So props on working the single. For real. So
Thank you,
what's
man.
back in Miss Queen B?
Yes, Queen B out of Hartford, Connecticut. Shout out to Chef Sean. You was here on Digiwaxx 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So he is a part of the Digiwaxx family. And you've really been pushing this song for a long time. This song came out for a while. And look at where you're at now. That's basically what I want to say is good music never expires. And you push, and
remember I did
in all these chords.
Remember I did the original one with Saya.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
So yeah, the remix did its thing now. Finally, it worked its course. Thank you. But I appreciate y'all, man.
That's something to actually, because we was just talking. You might have been on. We was talking about just some of the game and whatever. Because oftentimes I think people pay for features, you know what I mean, or get features, and they don't do what they thought it was gonna do. So, good to see that getting Jeremy on the record kind of pushed the record a little bit for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, even though it's still been a my push.
Yeah.
Either way, it's been me pushing. My team.
You said the other album is out now, correct?
Yeah, it is. It's called
and the name of it again?
The Way Up.
The Way Up. Okay.
Yeah, not like on the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we putting it
on
all
the
on the
scale,
scale.
baby.
Yeah.
Miss Naomi G checking in.
Good. I'm Naomi G. I'm with Blazing 420 WPAM radio. Chef, that was really nice. Thank you for that. I really, really enjoyed that track. Keep it up. That's like she said, that's going to be a timeless classic right there, because that's something you can just listen to no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing. You can just throw that on and groove to it. So thank you for that. Looking forward to everything else that you have coming out. So keep up the good work, and just thank you, giving you your flowers for everything you've done for the music world. Appreciate
Thank you
that.
very much. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome.
Yeah, that's dope.
Punch, did you want to jump in there?
My bad, I was programming radio. Yeah, definitely, man. Salute to you, Sean. We've been working this record for a minute right here, bro.
Yeah.
And this is why I like to do what we do. I put that on my Instagram probably like 3, 4, 5 months ago. So I can go back and like, we've been doing this. So definitely salute to that record right there. I've been shooting that out to a lot of different DJs and different radio stations, bro. So you still got even further that you're gonna go with this record. And it just shows when you tap in with the network and you keep pushing and you don't give up on the record, what we talk about all the time, people give up on songs too fast. Oh, it didn't work within this time frame. No, keep pushing that record and getting it to the DJs, and it's gonna work for you. You will bear witness to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So salute, bro. And I'm gonna keep playing this record. I've been playing it, so I'm gonna keep. So I got to get some drops from you, and salute, bro. I'm just so excited about this, man, because we've been playing it ground up. Love that.
Dope. I seen you back there, Punch. Yeah, you was on it too, man. I seen.
This my jam, bro. I play that all the time. Hey, just cause you here. I love that song, bro. Y'all killed that.
My G. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I gotta get you on the show soon. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, anytime.
C Styles, what's happening?
The key word is timeless. You know what I'm saying? You're making timeless music that'll last 20 or 30 years from now, and you can still play it. Like they said, there's not a lot of artists that make timeless music. Like, it hasn't been done in the last 15 years or so. So I appreciate you for taking the time out to make timeless music. And also, like Punch said, and everybody else said, don't give up on the record just because you feel like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of artists that put music out that they don't like, but end up becoming #1 hits. You just got to stick to your guns, you know what I'm saying? And don't give up on it. You'll see, it's like waiting on an ASCAP check. You know it's coming, you just don't know when.
Yeah, but it's
you know what I'm saying? That's as plain as I can put it, my guy. You did the work. You about to receive your fruits now.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Groovy movie stamp.
Styles, my man. Appreciate you.
Groovy movie, baby. Groovy movie.
So I want to get into this other joint, Chef. Long story. This is the opening track to the album.
Yeah, this is the opening track. Now, I sent this one because, like the album is, the album's strong, but I started with this because it all started with hip hop with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's I came in heavy, kind of with my roots. So check this out. This just to let y'all get the intro to my album.
I can dig it. Super ill. What's cracking out there in New York, see?
Man, everything's good, man. Listening to the vibes, man. Chef Sean, new project, excited. That right there is another heater. These records seem like, now it's gonna be easier for it to sort of go through, I think, in the Shy and everywhere else, but they're like creepers. They're just slowly gonna build up on you and whatnot. So shout out to you for that. And yeah, we're ready, waiting for you to come to New York, man. I feel like every time we speak to you, I think you've been in even California. I think every time you've been in California. So when you go to the East Coast?
I just got home from Chicago too. I was out there just recently, but I'm trying to get out there as soon as possible, man.
Yeah, come on out, man. I think if you got that momentum you know, Chicago is one of the hardest cities to get a song going into me. You know, genuinely, not just like, all right, you know, I'm gonna do some things, and no, for it to actually stick, it's hard. It's like Chicago, LA, New York, Atlanta. It takes more than just a little bit. So now that you got that momentum, I think you really need to capitalize on it and sort of take your story on the road.
Do it. I'm definitely ready. I've been trying to get some more visuals going too. So that and moving around, yeah. New York is definitely first.
Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. Well, listen, I want to make sure that we get the DJ pack for not just that song, but for the whole project. So shout out to Brahma and Happy. We'll make sure we get that up and going. And then again, for drops and anything else, should they reach out to you direct, or do you want them to reach out to the team?
You call me or Brahma, you know. I'm pretty sure if it gets to either one of us, it's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, for anybody not familiar, Brahma Bull is Almond Jones in here, dope producer. He dropped his info in the chat. So if you're looking to tap in with Chef, almondjones@gmail.com, he put it in the chat. Drops, interviews, you know, other DJ packs, whatever. That'll be the best route to go, probably right there. So track that down right there. Good to see you, Brahm. Good to see you.
All right, no, wait, let me put on the microphone. Do that. Am I on there?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, what's up?
We here, man. Glad you guys could come back. You know what I mean? Congratulations on the run. Like I said, getting radio love is hard in 2025, man. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal, man. So congrats to y'all working this record and not giving up on working the record. You know what I mean?
You know,
Yeah,
we're
man.
45 right now, so got the bullet going.
Urban chart.
Urban chart, yeah.
I might be up y'all way tomorrow, Chef. Chef, there's another situation at Planet Hollywood tomorrow, with Frankie J. So I don't know if y'all popping out, because I know I seen y'all at last time with John B.
Yeah, the John B joint.
Yeah. So might be up your way tomorrow. Maybe pop out. You know what I mean?
All right, text me, man. I'll pull up.
Okay. All right, for sure, man. But thanks again for coming back, man. Again, congratulations. Keep working the record. We'll be definitely checking out the project, and just keep getting to it, Chef.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. And that intro I played, that was just it's letting y'all know the story is in the album. So go listen, man. You know, check it out.
No doubt. Good shit, brother.
All right, boy.
That was a movie. Shouts to Quantum. Who got on that? Quantum? That's super tough.
That was Droogie Otis. That's your old Droog and Madlib. They got a project, and that was featuring Killer Mike.
Yeah, that was tough, my nigga.
Movie. Can I just say something real quick? Shout out to your old drug. Met him for the first time at the Ghostface event, and he was mad cool. Wants to jump on a call, wants to show some love. So excited
Let's
about
do it.
Yeah, we should do that, man. I guess without any further ado, man, we should let DJ Rec. I see DJ Rec in the building. You know what I mean? Rec, what's going on, bro?
CL, what's good, bro?
Moving and grooving, man. Just trying to do what the ones and twos. Appreciate your call and text the other day. And once you said that, man, you ain't gotta say nothing else, man. I was like, yo, I hit a Raymond. I said, wow, we might have a couple of legends in the building. And it just was like, Raymond, like, let's do it. So talk to the people, man. By the way, if you don't mind, turn your on camera horizontal. That way we can. There you go. Now you like a soup. Now you like made for TV.
Yo, shout out to both of you all, man. You know, I've been rocking with you all for a long time, man. I'm talking about, man, from the record label days. I remember when Digiwaxx CL, when we met at this restaurant, and you told me you were starting this digital wax label and all back beforehand. And I'm like, what? Let's see how this turned out. So I'm impressed with what you've been able to do with this company, dude, and bringing DJs together, breaking music. Thank you for all you all have been doing. I'm excited because I've been working with these artists for a long time, man. And these are legends right here, straight from Memphis, Tennessee. You talk about Southern hip hop, that's who they are. Longevity in the business. They do it all. Shout out to Push Management. Duke Prano, the CEO over there at Push Management, responsible for this whole thing. Crazy, I see you. Jay, I see you. G, Cam, I appreciate you. Push Management, Push DJs. Thanks for making it happen over here. Without further ado, you know these dudes from Pimp Hard, The Candy, Space Age Pimpin', coming out hard. You don't want drama, don't make me. Do I need to keep going? Lay it down. Relax and take note. Hands in the air, riding high, buck bounce. Dude, the list goes on. And even the movie out right now, they're going to go into detail about all of this. But I'm excited because, like CL said, last week, I got this song and just got it. And CL, you were one of the first people I had to send this record to. And I said, man, you got to check out this. So without further ado, I'm going to let them tell you about the records. 2 records they got, the Oh Yeah record and that second one right there. They already know the heat and they'll let you know everybody that's on it. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all got to show some love for the legends, Push Management, 8 Ball and MJG. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey. Bro, that was a hell of an intro. That was a hell of an intro. Shouts to Rec. Shouts to Rec.
You talking history right there, dude. And it can go longer, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy.
Yeah. Well, listen, legends, thank y'all for joining the call, brother. You know what I mean? You know, we see so many of the legacy artists that are thriving again in 2025. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man, to see y'all out here still getting to it, showing folks how it's done. You know what I mean?
Hey,
it's a blessing, man, for sure.
Yeah, and big up to 8 Ball. 8 Ball, real quick, if you don't mind, that way we can get you on TV correct. If you could turn your camera to the what do you call that? The horizontal way or the landscape way. Bingo.
Boom.
There you go. Thank you, brother.
Boom.
How we living over there? Hey, Ball, you checking in from the Memphis?
Oh yeah, man. You know me, man. I'm live and direct from the M-Town, man.
And MJG is on here too.
Yeah. I was wondering if he was or not. Has he got his camera on? Either way, we'll get the technical stuff worked out. How's everything rolling, boy? How's it rolling?
Oh man, blessed, man. Hold on, let me do this right. Bam, there we go. Yeah, man. Blessed, man. Just blessed to be here, man. You know, it's a blessing to be talking to y'all today, man. You know what I'm saying? Just blessed to be here, man. You hear me? Straight up.
Did you ever think in your career you'd be doing a virtual interview? You know what I mean?
A virtual interview, man. Hey, them brand new words to me, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, you was talking about it today already, Space Age Pimpin'. So here we are.
Definitely. Here we are, man. Straight up, man.
Nah, but again, big congratulations, respect on just a you know, insanely long career, man.
Thank you, man.
You know, we can't talk about Memphis hip hop, Southern hip hop without mentioning y'all. I mean, you guys really laid down a fucking pipeline heavy, I think, for Memphis, man. So, are you
definitely
seeing some of that love back from the city, from the artists and all that type of stuff in the town?
Definitely, man. You know, we talk about it all the time. You know, we have every generation got to touch 8 Ball and MJG some kind of way, some form of fashion, man. If it ain't nothing but showing love, you know. But every generation since we've been here, man, you know, since all the ones that came after us, the kids in 2000, Ludacris and T.I. and all them, you know, we on all their albums, man, you know. Yo Gotti and Dolph, man, you know, we on both of their early works, man, you know. 3-6 Mafia, all the way around to Don Tripp and Eddie Valero, you know what I'm saying? Like, just everybody, man. You know, we always been blessed enough to some kind of way come back around, man. You know what I mean? And be on the lips of the listeners, man, you know. No.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. C Styles, what's cracking? C, chime in.
First of all, what's going on, big homie?
How you doing, sir?
See, I'm a true DJ, so I'm gonna go back to when I first got to Atlanta. And Coming Out Hard was one of the biggest albums when it first dropped in Atlanta.
Definitely.
So I used to see Ball and G come out all the time to Atlanta. Matter of fact, they came to my spot. It was called Club Mirage back in the day.
Definitely.
And I remember the first time I met them, and they was chilling in the VIP. They had no idea I was going to hit them with all them joints. And the crowd was like, yo, it was nuts, from Coming Out Hard to Pimps to Lay It Down to Armed Robbery, like longevity in the game, man. Listen, to even Ball going solo with Stop Playing Games, like they're here for a long time, man, a good time. So
definitely.
I say salutations and keep it a groovy movie, Mike.
Appreciate it, my boy.
No doubt.
D Skills, you available? You got your camera ready?
Yo.
Yeah, we could hear you all that.
Hey, Ball, man. Like, you and MJG, man, y'all one of my favorite duos, man. I remember the first time I heard y'all on Wax was Mace's first album, The Play Away. That was my shit right there. And then
Man, appreciate it.
I went back and then I think back in 1998, Ball, you released Lost.
No.
Everybody said that was your best album. Best song. And then I heard we started this and we gonna finish this in our Lifetime Volume 1. And then I went back and did some research on like DJ C Style said on Coming Out Hard, and that record go hard too. But I got a quick question. One of my favorite albums from y'all out of y'all catalog, besides Coming Out Hard and our Lifetime Volume 1, is Living Legends. The record y'all did with Bad Boy. Like, what was it like making that album, and what was it like being on Bad Boy, man? Because y'all was already established at the same time, and y'all already had a working relationship with Puff and all that.
Are you still hearing me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ball.
Okay. Let's see. Well, yeah.
I tell you what, family. Let's get into this record. We'll get into this record and we'll come back and answer some more questions while we get the logistics worked out. Trying to see where MJG's at too. I know he's on here with us, so but nonetheless, let's get into this joint. Oh yeah. Coming back crazy, Jazzy Faye. Check it out, y'all. The legend's with us. Keep game.
Boom, there we go.
Just a matter of time for having screaming, oh yeah. When I hit the town, I'm trying to see you, oh yeah. Now lay it down, I have you screaming, oh yeah. I'ma get on this brown and have you screaming, oh yeah.
Have a screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Screaming, oh yeah.
Hit it like this in the center of an avocado. Roll over, light up a blunt and take a shot of reposado. It was just a matter of time before I came back in town. You know that I'm trying to see you, I'ma smack it down. Rub it up, go deep in it, crash into the back of it. Get the money off the dresser, Black Mac is back and I'm coming for you tricks who like to lead with your wallet. I'ma teach that how to feed off your wallet. Man, I'm real tight, MJR, no not to charge me. You practicing, you'll get nothing, you'll starve. See, I'm sorry, you think that I was green, the far from it. Now I gotta put it in up and make it start humming. Just a matter of time for having screaming, oh yeah. When I hit the town, I'm trying to see you, oh yeah. Now lay it down, I have you screaming, oh yeah. I'ma get on this brown and have it screaming, oh yeah.
Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah.
Every time she see me, she like, hey, big ball. She wanna hit my J, cause she know my strong. She love with me, cause nothing she do is wrong. Drinking with her bad, singing all my songs. Southern girl, yeah, she makes some good fried chicken. I never last long, cause they kitty cabbage sugar. I don't pay no bills, I'm her clear her mind. Pay her bills, get to spend more time with her. Jealousy is never me, I know she's for the streets. She always keep it 1,000, so I keep her in my reach. Them insecure, try to keep her on the leash. While she run behind and that be beating like a beast.
Just a matter of time for having screaming, oh yeah. Now hit the town, I'm trying, oh yeah. Now lay it down, I have you screaming, oh yeah. Get on this brown and have it screaming, oh yeah.
Like it, have it screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have it screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have it screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have it screaming, oh yeah.
That pic you post online had a pimp in his feeling. Got me on that grind coming down in your DM. Blue thing on my tongue, about to pop on a DM. Round the corner, let them doors up on that film. Sexy little thing, you freaky as you wanna be. I ain't trying to change you. You can be loving me. Got me on my Jodeci. Hold off that Hennessy. It's a matter of time for having screaming, oh yeah. I hit the town, I'm trying to see you, oh yeah. Now lay it down, I have you screaming, oh yeah. I'ma get on this brown and have it screaming, oh yeah.
Like it, have it screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have it screaming, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like it, have it screaming, oh yeah.
Such a timeless flow. Such a timeless flow, boy.
That's the junk you play, man, when you done played everything and the party right at the end and they winding down, man. Hey, all the girls full of them drinks and they get doing the little dances and shit, man. Hey, that's that there, man. You hear me?
Nah, I agree. That's that close out the night. What you going home with?
Man,
You know
what
I
you
mean?
said? What you said?
Classic dope shit. Shouts to Jazzy. I'm trying to see. I think MJG was with us, trying to get his camera, get his mic right. Might be having some technical difficulties, but nonetheless, man.
Okay.
Dope.
He right there. He right there. He right there. Big old pimp.
We got him right.
Yeah, man.
Boom.
I want to make sure we get the flowers to everybody. You know what I mean?
Boom.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Turn your
Big
camera
old pimp.
sideways.
Big old pimp.
All right.
Appropriately so. You know what I
All
mean?
right now. All right.
Boom.
Anyway, for us, MJ as well too. You can turn your camera sideways just to get to horizontal.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Like I said, we want to make sure we give both of y'all your flowers appropriately. So, dope record right there with Jazzy Faye.
Appreciate
talk
it.
about talk about that how that come together. Is it the first time y'all been back in the studio in a while?
Probably in the studio. You know, we always around each other from time to time. You know, we do performances and stuff together a lot and stuff, you know, so we see each other. But yeah, this is probably our first time back in the lab in a while, you know, like putting together some new stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, dope record for sure, man. No doubt. We got this other one on deck, but let's get to some of these questions. Mr. Bionic, what's happening?
And then what's up, fellas? Shout out to you and everything y'all got going. Love the new record. My question is about diversification and how, you know, music is the thing, but you always got to have your hands in other pots, you know what I'm saying, to keep that longevity going. One of my partners from Memphis came out here, brought me some of that space age sipping, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to know how y'all got into that and then what other things y'all have going on outside of music.
Man, you know, the space age sipping came from some of our buddies, man. We was trying to do something different and came together on that and had a little thing. It was a cool little thing, man, and everybody enjoyed it. And right now we really just, you know, got a couple of things coming down the pipeline, man. Of course, people been seeing the the movie promo and stuff, you know, that's being put together as we speak. And far as just coming soon, you know, the Ike and Barry album, you know, we really, man, we like to touch other things, and I know there's a lot of diversity in artists and do things that's doing a lot of things, man, but we really like, you know, doing music, man. Like most of the time when people don't see us, we somewhere being involved in some kind of music thing, you know. But just the movie, and you know, I got me personally, I got a coffee coming in October, man. 8 Ball brand coffee. So that'll be coming out, man. It's African coffee, man, from Kenya. So that'll be coming soon, man. Other than that, man, just keep your eyes open. You hear me?
Will do. Appreciate you.
Crazy. I'm seeing more and more people diving off into coffee. So what you know, Bob? I'm seeing a lot more people coming out with coffee.
Yeah, my son is cool with this kid, Coffee Black, from here. And him and his wife created this company, and they really boomed it. And we just came in like in the last year or so. And it's just I'm a coffee lover, man, and my son know I like it, and it's like some, you know, it's something cool to be involved in, man. Like they know all the growers, all the farmers, man. Personally, they go to Africa, they self, and we deal with these people like personally. Like when you get the 8 Ball brand coffee, it's got the story of the farmer on the back of the package. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so I love coffee, and it's a cool thing to do, and hopefully we can make some bread.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Quantum, what's going down?
Yeah, I just had a real quick question for 8 Ball and MJG, man. Shout out to y'all for being on here. Lay It Down has been used a few times throughout the years, and I'm just wondering how that works for you all as a group. Do you see any kind of residuals on that once it's used from someone else? Is there a publishing situation where it's going to somebody? And the kind of reason why I ask this is because I know Rodney O from Rodney O and Joe Cooley last year with Kendrick and Future using his, you know, very popular Feel the Bass track. I think he had gotten into a situation where he was, you know, trying to sue folks because he wasn't seeing any of that. Lay It Down, like I said, has been used so many times. Is everything correct with you guys? Do you get to see that kind of residual once it is used by these later artists?
It's correct as it could be right now for us. And we do own percentages of all of our music, you know, especially that particular music. You know, we do own percentages of it. We don't own it all, but we do own percentages of it, you know. So we definitely get to see publishing and things of that nature, for sure.
Good. Appropriately so, as you should. Divine, D Skills, you all right up there?
Yo.
Whoa.
All right, yeah, we can hear you better now. I know we had some technical difficulties right there, man. So what's happening?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, man, 8 Ball and MJG, man, y'all one of my favorite duos, man. Like I said earlier, the first time I heard y'all on Wax was Mace's first album, The Play Away. That was my shit right there. And
man,
then later on, I heard the Candy record, and then I heard we started this, so we gonna finish this, and I became a fan since. And I just got one quick question for 8 Ball. I know your man MJG was on here a little earlier, and this is my question for both of y'all. Like Living Legends, that's one of my favorite albums from y'all, along with y'all first album and in our Lifetime Volume 1, as well as your solo album, Ball, Lost. Like, what was the process of working on that album and working with Bad Boy? Because I know y'all had a relationship with Diddy and all.
Yeah. It was a good time, man, you know. It was a good time, man. We worked on a couple of albums over there, and it was a good time, man. You know, we stayed in the studio a lot, hit the road a lot, and was in New York a whole lot, you know. It was a good time, B. Straight up. It's a real good time, man.
Did you partake in any baby oil actions?
Hey, man.
Come on.
Bruh.
Come on, Raven.
I ain't the type, man. Come on, man.
Pause.
I'll just play it. I'll just.
Not the type.
One more thing. That record on your first album, Lost, My Homeboy's Girlfriend, like what was going through your mind when was it a real story or was it something that you just wrote?
Yeah, it wasn't we made movies, like we wrote in our mind. We were making movies back then when we wrote them type of songs.
Right.
And it was honestly something that happened to me in high school, and I kind of just spiced it up to make it a good record. You know what I'm saying?
Genius.
But, yeah, it was definitely true, but it wasn't like, you know, I definitely spiced it up to make it a movie. You know what I mean? Every movie has shit that wasn't exactly there, but makes it, you know what I'm saying, be what it's supposed to be. Yeah. Everybody always thought I was talking about Pimp C, which was never true.
Rest in peace to Pimp C, man.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Pimp C. But I just want to say, man, you and MJG, man, y'all legends. Hope y'all continue to make good music and do these couple of shows. And I love that song and that record you did with Bun B on that album as well. So,
man, thank you, man.
Yeah, salute.
We got about 5 minutes, and I got to get them off.
Okay, you got it. CL, what's cracking out there in New York?
Well, now, real quick, just wanted to obviously give flowers to both 8Ball and MJG. Talking behind the scenes, you know, one of the things that always fascinated me about y'all is that, you know, so many Memphis and just Southern artists period, rappers period, credit y'all with inspiration, being inspiration. However, I never really hear y'all tell who your inspiration is. You know, who were the people that you sort of, you know, looked up to, inspired you when you were young to grab the mic, go in the booth and really and do your thing and be different about it. You know, so who was that for you?
Man, far as hip hop, you know, I tell the story all the time, man. One of my best friends stayed across the street from me when I was young, and his mama married a dude from New York. And so every summer, she used to take him up there with her. He used to tape the mixes off the radio. You know, that was the first time I ever heard like DJ Red Alert or stuff like that. Like, and that's how deep it went with us. Like we, you know, the first time I ever heard LL Cool J or Steady B or a Cool G Rap, you know what I'm saying? It was from this radio mixtape that my boy used to bring home like probably 2 summers in a row. You know, it feel like every summer when you're young, but it was probably 2 summers in a row. And just, man, fell in love with everything hip hop, from Run DMC to NWA to Ghetto Boys and everything in between. And also grew up on Al Green and Frankie Beverly on Saturday mornings when mom was cleaning the house. And so that's why our music is a mixture of all of it, you know, because we are inspired by everything from, you know, Marvin Gaye to Big Daddy Kane, man, you know what I'm saying? And I think our music reflects it, you know.
Yeah, my favorite song from you years ago was this song, Nobody Wants You When You're Down and Out. That's really touched me still to this day. I still listen to it. I was listening to it a couple of weeks ago. And I think back, I remember like there used to be those songs like that, like Brenda's Got a Baby.
Shout out to Bobby Womack, man. That's a Bobby Womack right there. You hear me?
Dig it. So are you still making music like that? And what do you think like that's kind of missing in the music industry, like those songs, like those Brenda's Got a Babies and those other songs, One Love by E40, them type of songs that would actually touch somebody in their chest?
Yeah, it's the people that do that. You know, everybody don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't look for people to do that kind of music, you know, and we just happen to do them kind of songs, man, you know, and Ike and Barry, that's what that is, man. You know, Ike and Barry is a testament to A-Ball and MJG and what we've always been, man, you know. Like that kind of music, that soul, and you know, like man, you know, it's just it's everything you just said, man. You know what I mean? It's that's always been us, and we just kept it, you know. That's us, straight up. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, listen, I know you got to run, but I want to make sure we get this other song off while we got you. This joint Turn Around with the remix, is this coming off that movie?
Turn Around, that's JD movie, Magic City.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. Turn Around, man. Got drama on that, John, DJ Drama.
Yeah. A lot of big names on this thing. T.I., Young Dro, Drama doing this thing. Of course, y'all. So I definitely, like I said, I want to make sure we play. If y'all got to jump, we get it, but we're gonna run this joint while we got him on.
I'm the pimp.
Faye, Jazzy Faye pulling up with us today as well, man. You on mute, Jazz.
Hey.
You on mute, Jazz. I would love to hear what you say.
Take your phone off of mute, Jazzy.
Tell him to turn his phone too. Tell him to turn his phone.
Go ahead and ask your question, though, Quantum, while we got him still, because they got to run.
Yeah, my question really, because I just want to know, I'm here in Houston, so I always want to know how you and MJG linked up with Tony Draper, with you guys being in Memphis. And, you know, obviously we weren't in an internet community like we are now. So you guys were on the ground. I want to know how that initial link happened.
Man, we were making noise kind of locally with this single. We had the lyrics of a pimp. And he heard about it. We had some mutual partners that we both went to school with, you know what I'm saying? And he was in Memphis, and they knew he was in Houston messing with rap music and stuff. And they was like, man, you ought to mess with these boys. And we connected, and the rest was history, man.
You guys weren't the first on Suave House, though, right? Or were you guys the first on there? Because like I said, I know Drake started up around the early 90s.
Well, he had, the only artist that I remember before us was, he had a group, it was South, well, they ended up being South Circle, but it was Thorough and, boy, I can't think of my boy's name. It's gonna come to me, man. Forgive me for not thinking.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. But yeah, he had a group. I think a group or two before us, you know. And I know he was, you know, he was cool with everybody at, you know, Rap a Lot, Big Mike, and all the artists over there. You know what I'm saying? So he was already kind of knee deep when he met us, you know.
Yeah, it was kind of wild because at that time I was in middle school, high school, and I always was thinking you guys were from Houston at that time because of that affiliation, man. So yeah, I always just kind of wondered what had happened with that.
Already, man.
All right, we gotta see if we can get Jazzy's mic to work.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, the legendary A-Ball and MJG, man. I had to check in, man. You know my brothers, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey,
man, a beautiful remix by the legendary Jermaine Dupri as well.
Looking like $1 million bill every time you see
I'm saying,
it.
what we out pimping in the streets today?
We actually in the streets. We out here shooting. We were shooting a movie, Zaytoven. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy director Cricket. You know what I'm saying? Doing some big things. You know what I'm talking about?
What's up, man?
Y'all know Cricket?
What's happening, boy? You good, baby?
Already, man.
Hey, man.
Zay Tiggy, man. We're doing a movie with Zay. We mob bosses. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's gonna be a great movie, man. It's gonna be so dope. You're gonna know a lot of people in it. You know, we're in the Atlanta streets, man. You know, we out here on the streets, man, doing it. You know, I had to check in with y'all, man, and show the good love. You know, I think me and Ball and G gonna hit that stage this weekend in the A. It's gonna be real big.
Oh yeah, man.
We going crazy. You know, we gonna be show nothing.
Man, you hear me, man?
Gotta
give.
Well, I think in honor of you joining us, Jazz, we got to run an encore on this joint. Oh yeah, just because they go up. Like I said, when we closing out the club, who you taking home? You know what I mean?
You hear me, man?
Oh boy. It's a matter of time for having screaming. Oh yeah. Now hit the town, I'm trying to see you. Oh yeah. Now lay it down, I have you screaming. Oh yeah. I'ma get on this brown and have it screaming, oh yeah.
Have a screaming, oh yeah.
Hit it like this in the center of an avocado. Roll over, light up a blunt and take a shot of reposado. It was just a matter of time before I came back in town. You know that I'm trying to see you. I'ma stack it down, rub it up, go deep in the crash to the back of it. Get the money off the dresser. Black Mac is back and I'm coming for you. Chicks who like to lead with your wallet. I'ma teach them how to feed off your wallet, man. I'm
now get you this one right here, bro.
Yeah, already charge me. You practicing. I see you, man. Get nothing, you'll starve. See, I'm sorry. You think that I was green? The far from it. Now I gotta put it in them and make them start humming.
It's a matter of time for heavy screaming, oh yeah. I hit the town, I'm trying to see you, oh yeah. Now lay it down, I have you screaming, oh yeah. I'ma get on this ground and have you screaming, oh yeah.
Have a screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah.
Every time she see me, she like, hey, big ball. She wanna hit my J, cause she know my strong. She love with me, cause nothing she do is wrong. Drinking with her bad, singing all my songs. Southern girl, yeah, she makes some good fried chicken. I never last long, cause they be different. I don't pay no bills, I'm her clear her mind. Didn't pay her bills, get to spend more time with her. Jealousy is never me, I know she for the streets. She always keep it 1,000, so I keep her in my reach. Them insecure, try to keep her on the leash. While she run behind and that be beating it like a beast.
Just a matter of time for having screaming, oh yeah. I hit the town, I'm trying to see you, oh yeah. I have you screaming, oh yeah. I'ma get on this brown and have it screaming, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had a pimp in his feelings, got me on that grind, coming down in your DM. Blue thing on my tongue, about to pop one a DM. Round the corner, let them doors up on that BM. Sexy little thing, you freaky as you wanna be. I ain't trying to change you. You can be yourself in me. Got me on my shoulder seat. I'm a fool off that Hennessy. It's a matter of time for having screaming. Oh, man, y'all gotta see my shoes, nigga. I'm trying to see you, oh yeah. Now lay it down, I have you screaming, oh yeah. I'ma get on this brown and have it screaming, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah. Like it, have a screaming, oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Jazzy Fenzel Burgundy, Obama Luther King Jr. Tastemakers, MJG.
That's what I'm saying.
Orange Line, South Memphis. You know what I'm talking about? We're doing a real B.I. Genzel.
Let them have it, man. Let them have it.
Yo, peace. Yo, Jazzy.
Mackerel.
Jazzy Fizzle, my nizzle. You gotta turn your camera around so we can fit you into the screen. You want these kids doing their own thing over there. Camera, yo. So
I'm doing my own. Hey, I'm doing my own things now yet.
You looking good, yo. You looking good. You looking good. That was some music right there. We love that.
Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
We had the whole penthouse over here. Everybody's rocking. You're on all the TVs over here.
Man, God is good, man. God is great, man. It's great to be living, man. It's a great time to be alive, man. I'm on that watermelon since about day 38 today. I feel like, ooh, when they see me glide across that stage next time, they're gonna know something.
And them white and black joints. Listen, I'm about to move my studio down to Atlanta. I'm opening up the 3rd, which is my mom's birthday.
Come on.
In Middletown, Atlanta. I'm gonna be doing interviews and podcasting. I'm the pod father, so I've been doing it for 25 years. So I'm gonna be hollering at both of you brothers.
Blessings,
so
brother.
we can make it happen. I want
there.
I want Atlanta's best. I want the Southern's best on the stage.
Hey, I'm up in there, baby.
All right.
Pleasure, bro.
You
All
looking
right,
good,
y'all. I'm signing out.
Peace.
Be easy, Dad.
That was something
Really, man.
yeah. Yeah.
I gotta leave y'all as well, gentlemen. I appreciate it, man.
You dropping
we appreciate you, brother. Thank you for taking the time to rock with us. Definitely looking out for the I Can Berry, right? I Can Berry.
Yes, sir. I Can Berry, man.
We got a time scale that dropping this year.
November, man. I'm gonna say November, man. You hear?
All right, we'll be definitely looking out for it, man. Again, love, respect for the longevity in the career, brother, and thank you for taking some time to rock with us today, bro.
Thank you, man. Blessings, man.
Y'all be easy.
Yo, before I get up out of here, can I just say shout out to Kool-Aid too, who's on here, Push Management. He jumped on, and I appreciate you all for what you do. That 8-Ball and MJG records, like this is early right now, so you all are getting it before the masses get it. So thank you for breaking records. Thank you for all that you do, CL. I appreciate it. You and the whole team over there. All right, thanks. And thanks for giving us time to jump on the call. If you need anything, you know how to get at me, and I'll make sure that I send those the Dropbox to you as soon as I get off the Zoom.
I think we need you to constantly come on and introduce every artist, though, Rec. You know what I mean?
I'll holler at you all too about some other artists too. So I have an impressive list over here that I think you all would enjoy having on your call.
All right, sounds good, brother. Well, thank you again for getting them on. We appreciate it. Shouts to the legends, 8-Ball. MJG, shouts to Jazzy Faye. You know what I'm saying? Big shit going on. We appreciate y'all stepping up though with us, bro.
You know about that Sierra, man. You know what I mean? Come on, let's go. Yeah, you know about that, homie.
We got new CC. Anybody peep the album? Anybody check it out? That one right there with here in Tiger. But anybody peep the album? Anybody peep the CC project?
No.
Yes, I have.
Okay, good. I listened to it. It's good. It's a good album. You know what I mean? I think Sierra's she's on a big second run right now. You know what I mean? So, like we said it before, CL. You know what I mean? Kind of like some goddess type shit, if you ask me.
I'm trying to go get some tacos.
She is. I ain't gonna hold you. She is. But this week was so many joints. You had Sierra, Tiana Taylor, and who's the third one? Sierra, Tiana Taylor, and somebody else also dropped the album. It was
for R&B.
For R&B.
Oh, wow.
Let
me look it up.
Drop albums this week. Sierra, Tiana Taylor, and somebody else. But the bottom line, there was a lot of music that came out, not to mention Offset, not to mention 2 Chainz had an album drop.
Yeah.
K Tronada dropped the project. But there was a lot of singles that came out. It was just a very...
Yeah.
Is there any rhyme or reason for why? Or just
I think everybody tried to get the Labor Day push. You know what I mean? So the week before Labor Day.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Summertime coming to an end. Everybody want to give, everybody going to be outside for Labor Day weekend. So, which I think was smarter to do a week before than this Friday. You know what I mean? So,
Kid Cudi came out. Look.
Yeah, Kid Cudi dropped an album.
Mariah the Scientist.
Everybody's right.
There you go. That's probably who you were thinking of. See Mariah the Scientist. So,
in fact, I think this Friday, the Erica and Alchemist joint drops. This Friday, I believe.
Okay, they already been doing that tour, and they already did like some dates in Tokyo. They did a couple of things around that project already. So I'm excited. I'm excited to hear it.
No, listen, Alchemist is crazy right now, and I'm saying why.
Oh yeah,
Alchemist is on tour right from July. I think it was July 28th or August 2nd, all the way until December 14th. I believe that last show is here in Houston. Those are 3 separate tours that he's on. He's gonna be on the road from August to December for 3 separate tours. That's crazy.
That's his business model, though. His business model is direct interaction with fans.
Yeah.
They're gonna buy Alchemist lighters. They're gonna buy Alchemist t-shirts. They're gonna buy Alchemist everything, and he making his career off of that. He blazing a blueprint for how somebody, with time in can be independent and have some really strong fans and make the same type of money as these other artists are making for doing big shows, 30,000 person shows and things like that. Just gonna take a little bit more work.
So he's doing the Tech 9 model, is what you're saying.
Dig it, Tech 9 model, but so Tech 9 still playing stadiums. Al really plays small venues. They're all exclusive. So it's always a good, like you lucky to get in there to see him is going to be 100 people or less, sometimes 200 people, and he even does some like more intimate things.
Yep.
You know,
and he's easily accessible. Like he'll go shake hands with you, all that shit. You know what I mean? So,
exactly, and he's doing that.
Yeah. Kermit, I want to let you get yours off, man, before we lose you.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to share with y'all, I'm 52 years in the game. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you guys know the type of stuff you'll be saying 50 years from now, whatever. Like, I know Jazzy Faye, when he was called Phelan, an independent artist called Phelan. I know his dad, James Alexander, with the Barcades. And, his dad was one of the two people that survived the plane crash that they had originally. And then as far as 8 Ball and MJG, they had a song with my nephew called In the Club, just like 50 Cent in the Club. His name is Romy Rome. But anyway, so when somebody mentioned Suave House, that made me remember that I went and had dinner with Tony Draper. 8 Ball MJG was there. They went to a studio right down the hall. I'm gonna say right down the street. That was had a pool table that we played pool and all of that. And the building was like 2 towers in Houston where they were at, on Southwest Highway or whatever. And it's just a fact of just saying things, how you can know people. And the last but not least is it was either 2009 or 2010. I was in Memphis when 8 Ball and MJG were honored by Urban Network magazine. And it was 8 Ball, Al Bell with Stax Records, and Isaac Hayes. And just to be there, and I was sitting right next to them in the front row, and I videotaped it. I actually videotaped the event. So that's all I just want to share with y'all. Like, when you're around a long time and travel, you're going to have a lot of stories to tell. Like, I'm getting y'all nerve right now telling these old stories. And I'm back on mute. Thank you.
Right on. What's happening, Punch? You figured out how to raise your hand?
Yeah, I finally figured out. I just wanted to say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's all I wanted to say. I'm back on mute. Yes, that shit was too lit. Let's go, man. Goodness.
Okay. Word. Well, I'm gonna play this joint because we got another guest with us. Let's see Styles take it from there. But check this one out, y'all. And I believe we got it. He's still on the call, right? C?
Yeah, my man TN, the entertainer, y'all.
All right, peep this out, y'all.
Here is called Bad Girl. It's by my guy who I'm about to introduce. I've been rocking with him for a minute. We played this record last week, and y'all gave me a good feedback on this record. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my guy TN, the entertainer. TN, what's going on?
What up?
All right. What's going on with you, man? I appreciate you coming to the Digiwaxx joint and rocking with us, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always a pleasure.
So listen, this is all the DJs all around the country, and this is a very good vibe in here. As you can see, I appreciate you coming on early to check out the vibe. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Give everybody a little bit of background about yourself, man.
Okay. Well, I'm here in Memphis. Been doing music for a minute, man. I actually did. I'm a producer as well. I did a couple of projects from some of the earlier artists, from 3-6 Camp, Work with God, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much everybody from the city, man. And I'm just still working, still moving around.
No doubt. Memphis is definitely in the building today, man. Like I said, I met him a couple of weeks ago, and I've been rocking with him ever since. I said, y'all know me, I give groovy movies, not to everybody. So I think his project is definitely a groovy situation. Party people. Quantum, I'm gonna need your email so I can send you the other record. But this record, Bad Girl, explain a little bit about it, TN.
So, because I'm from Memphis and it's kind of like, everybody on the same wave, man. I wanted to get creative and jump in the Afrobeats lane because I'm a fan of the Wiz Kids and the Burna Boys and the Tims. So I just kind of got in my creative mode, man, and jumped on that Afrobeats wave and dropped the song, put it out there, tested it, and a lot of folks were kind of messing with it, so I ran with it.
And so you got a lot of people that's rocking with the record.
Yes, sir.
Rocking with the record. I basically wanted to bring you to my people and let you get feedback on them. Anybody got some questions for my man while we get the other record loaded up? Quantum, did you send me your email?
Hold on, I just saw your message.
Oh, okay. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is T the Entertainer. He does R&B and a little bit of hip hop, but you know, I like the R&B side because it has substance and it has the word longevity in it. And we was talking about longevity earlier, you know what I mean? So I think this is one of the records that definitely could work, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what y'all think about it. Talk to me, man.
I think it's gonna go up in the strip clubs. I can see that like going in, like get distribution routes through the South, getting it with the girls dancing to it, you know, making it their song that they want to dance to, that they make them choose it and push it out there. I'll be like one of the distribution tactics I probably think about with it. But I definitely had me fooled though. I definitely ain't called Memphis when I heard the track. I when you got on, I thought you was going to be Jamaican or something like that.
No.
So you definitely killed the Idris Elba play, like how Idris Elba played Stringer Bell. You know what I mean? You did your thing with that one.
Huh? Yeah. Nah, I'm straight from the north, man, but I'm, you know what I'm saying, universal, you feel?
So, ladies and gentlemen, I just sent it to you, Quantum. But yeah, he's a cool guy. He's willing to do the drops and do the work. If anybody want to collab or get drops done, he's definitely available for that. This comes out of shouts to my Coalition Tennessee crew, and they actually introduced me to him. And we got on the phone. I put him on my radio show and put him on the radio. He's been on the radio ever since.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
Yeah, he's got a groovy situation on his hands, party people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely.
You know, the first record was Bad Girl, what we just played. Quantum is loading up the new one. It's called Float On. Speak on that real quick.
So actually, you know, even before I even got into the Bad Girl Afrobeats vibe, of course, you know, I was on my Memphis shit, and the Float On is the record, man. Float On been on for several years. Actually, I think Digiwaxx actually serviced the record a couple of years back, man. But you know, to keep it 100, the record started building momentum. But you know what I'm saying, the situation came up with the family. You know, family's first, so I just kind of fell back, and jump back on it.
Absolutely, you got to take care of the family first, man. Family before everything, man. That's definitely.
Sometime I wish.
Okay, we gonna get into the record now. Joint's called Float On, y'all. Digiwaxx Wednesday, man. Quantum, let's get it.
Said I can fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away. Sometimes I wish that I could fly away. I think I just get high today. And float on, and float on, and float on, and float on. Don't give a damn about what them haters say. And float on. Middle finger to the mother day. Man, it's up, but it's real in my city. Known for the killing, but it's home of the grizzlies. I was in the hood, off a move, dropped around. All we know is yeah, like the homies through the wild. Y'all was shaking just to get that paycheck. But she got kids, so she getting my respect. Don't give a fuck about the law, no, they know the plan of case. Just keep a fire lawyer and make sure your mind is straight. Hey, sometimes I wish that I could fly away. I think I just get high today. Don't give a fuck about what them you say. Nah. Middle finger to the mother day.
I got no room. Middle finger to the mother.
Great. Thinking I want. Got something to make fly away. Sometimes I wish that I could fly away. I think I just get high today. And float on, and float on, and float on, and float on. Don't give a damn about what them haters say. And float on. the street, round the corner. Jump in it, I got it, so in it, error. A lot of names that I stand on, understand why these niggas hate, why these so scared. They say worry about us, I can't worry about you. So they can't worry about you. Just be the truth. My life, I'm just trying to make time. No problem if you stay in your life. I got 395, cause my family got it eat. They know I don't get down, so I still beat up on the street. Lay down and boozy, cause I move them out the hood. But I still keep the just so as I stood. Yeah. And my car ain't got no pray. Thinking that I won't see. Got something to make the power.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. My man TN the Entertainer is definitely in the building.
Yes, sir.
That joint was called Float On. I wanted him to give two different joints to show his versatility as far as being an artist. So that's why we got those two records together. I think he has a good situation, y'all. So I just want to hear from y'all and y'all opinion. So what we got? Anybody?
And that last joint was pretty tight, man. I liked it. It sounded like it sounded like a movie, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, that's one of them songs where it just kind of speak to you. Um, visualize action. That's what I put in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So I actually like the second song. The first song I didn't really get a chance to take in because I was on the phone.
Okay.
But yeah, I
You know
definitely
what?
like that second joint though.
You know what I like about the second song? It's not a minute and 30 seconds long.
Man, come on, bro. I love me a good 3-minute song, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I like about it. And he shows his versatility as an artist. So he gave us today an Afrobeat one, and he gave us this one. So he definitely has versatility, people. I think there's something that he's willing to do the work and network with everybody. So that's why I brought him on here. So if y'all shout out to my man Sterling, he said he had a couple of joints for my coalition fam, and this was one of the records. So I appreciate you, Sterling, on that one. If anybody else need the joints, you know what I'm saying? Put your IG information in the chat, TN, so everybody can link up with you as well.
Gotcha. More definitely.
And like I said, he has the potential. I mean, he's willing to do the work, and he's always looking for other producers and other joints as well. So he's definitely one of those guys we can definitely move him around in y'all markets as well.
Right. Definitely, man. But for real though, C Styles, what's buddy name? The Philippine brother that get on the call every now and again. He talks about sync licensing and stuff, man. I feel like that song is pretty cinematic. Just the beat alone too.
Oh,
So
yes, sir.
That's definitely something you need to look into, seeing if you can license that to some movies or whatever. That particular song.
Yeah. Keep it 100, man. Look, it's I'm more than just an artist, man. You know, I've been doing this shit for a minute, and I just really just trying to pledge my allegiance to the DJ, real talk, because there's a lot of other situations out there, and the sync and the publishing and the movie placements is one, but me, I've been in the game for a minute. And again, like I told you, C-Style, man. I gotta work with the DJs, bro, because if it weren't for y'all, you know what I'm saying, the music wouldn't be what it is. A lot of people jumping the gun by going in other directions, but you know what I'm saying, I'm still bringing it back to the OGs, you know what I'm saying, because that's, and I'm making my rounds, you know what I'm saying, so.
I definitely appreciate that for you, man, because you've been showing me every time that, you know what I'm saying, you call me, be like, yo, let's work, let's work. And I'm like, all right, cool. Shout out to Jay Cristal. He rocks with you.
Jay Cristal, yeah, my brother. What's up, Jay? Cool. Yeah, man. But yeah.
So you got some love on here, man. So just keep working at it. Like I told you before, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna definitely move those records, especially the Bad Girl one, because it's easy to work right now.
For sure.
Queen B, what's going on? Queen B, what we doing? All right, we're gonna come back to Big Red. What's going on? Your hands raised.
Yo, hey, what's going on? I just want to say, I heard that last joint. It sounds pretty good, man. It got that little that throwback vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
early 2000s, but still, a lot of stuff is making comebacks. You know what I'm talking about? So, that's what I want to tell you, man. Just you never know, who listening to you, man, and just keep doing what you're doing, cause man, the music sounds good. Even the Bad Girl for a minute. It kind of gave me that it gave me that the reggae type deal, you know what I mean? So I had a little reggae vibe to that one.
Right.
More reggae, but even though it still had a slight, Afrobeats kind of vibe also. But yeah, like I said, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. I like your grind, man. And hey, just hanging in Dallas. I can mess with that, man. It's pretty good. And especially if you sync it, just like my boy was saying, if you can get it synced, its name of it Fly Away.
Float on.
Yeah. See, float on. If anything else, but I can see that in a good joint where Pat is like in a movie, sitting in his car, going through his thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so yeah, that's a good joint, man. So keep doing what you're doing. Yes, indeed. Much love.
Appreciate it.
All right, Queen B, you got it right.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Queen B out of Hartford, Connecticut. DJ Queen B. I'm TN the Entertainer. You definitely have my support. Send me the DJ pack. We're out of Hartford, Connecticut. A lot of reggae, Afrobeats. It's very saturated over here. So definitely bring it to me.
Yes, ma'am. We'll do. Appreciate it.
So once again, for those that don't know, is the project finished or are we still working on the project?
No, Bad Girl is actually out. Actually, Bad Girl is still holding the number 40 spot on the urban R&B charts as we speak. So, like I said, I'm just doing my work, which is, servicing the DJs and boots on the ground type shit. So
no doubt. Well, like I said, man, this is the family. This is what we present to you, you know what I'm saying? And then shout out to all my Tennessee people.
Yes, sir.
And, we got your back, man. We gonna work this out and get it on the website and service the rest of the DJs, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that. That's what's needed, bro. Appreciate it.
So I appreciate you coming out and rocking with us, man, and staying on as long as you did. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for that. And I know my guys out here appreciate you too, man, for bringing the good music, man.
Yeah. It's all good, bro. All good, man. Like I said, I appreciate y'all, especially Core DJ Coalition, rather. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yes,
so
sir.
Y'all know what it is, man. TN the Entertainer, I appreciate you. Quantum, you got some music for us? What we doing?
Yeah, man. That's the new Ghostface. Shout out to, I believe it was what's his name? Mr. Sterling. He said he wanted to hear that earlier. I did want to play something off of that and get you guys as DJs reaction to this latest Ghostface album. It's kind of split down the middle. Online, I don't really want to go by online perception because a lot of them were not around for certain things. As DJs, though, one of the things that I noticed about this record is it really looks out for DJs from track 5 to 18. And it's not a long album, but I want to know if anyone has listened to that album on the call today. What's your thoughts?
I love the album. It's a groovy movie for me all the way down. Couldn't expect nothing less from the Wu.
Yep, fire. It was dope. I mean, he was bringing back shit from 80, 86 and shit, man, with that Rakim joint.
Word.
That shit, man, he flipped that shit hard. I mean, man, it reminisces about Wu-Tang, but it's still up to date. It's man, that the whole thing. I don't know what the internet's saying, but they frauds.
So I think a lot of people are not, and like I said, if you listen to the record, like you said, old school, he does definitely show his love for 80s hip hop. And I think personally, that's where a lot of people are not understanding why the beat, because a lot of people saying it sounded dated, and it's like, well, no, he's doing that on purpose.
Yeah, even that joint with Rolls Royce, that Rolls Royce joint where Love Don't Live Here Anymore. Oh,
right.
Man, that's hard.
Right, the Zoom joint, yeah. And it's like, I think a lot of people are not understanding he made this for more of a, like I said, almost homage to what he grew up listening to.
But like I said, this is classic Wu-Tang shit. This is classic Ghostface shit. He didn't change his style up on none of them albums.
Right.
They all are the same style. He ain't switch up. So I wouldn't expect nothing less from Ghost. Not even Raekwon for that matter.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm guessing in here y'all love the Supreme Clientele. I don't care about the cover, about the album title. I'm not a fan of part albums, but I think that he delivered. And so far, in terms of the 3 Mass Appeal records that have been put out, the Slick Rick, Raekwon, and this, I like
it like this. He made it as good as the first Supreme Clientele.
I'm not going to agree with that, but I think he did a good job with the album. Supreme Clientele is that's a top tier. Like it's levels, and Supreme Clientele, the first one, is it's in that level of top tier. But
it's not on that level.
This album here, I'm not putting it there. Yeah, this is a good record though, but I'm not putting it. We're talking about some of the best Wu-Tang out of the Wu-Tang album. That's probably in the top 3 or top 5 Supreme Clientele in hip hop. Period. It's one of the best hip hop albums. Period. Supreme Clientele. It to me, there wasn't a need to make it a part 2. I think he should have called it something else. But again, I'm not going to dwell on that. I think this shit was a dope record. I think a lot of people that don't understand it, I think are just not understanding that era.
I think he piggybacked off of what Raekwon did. I think he piggybacked off of that. That's why he called the Supreme Clientele too, because Raekwon did only built for Cuban links too.
Well, I think people do that. I think it's more they do that for marketing purposes though. Like last week, that's when I mentioned, he had an album that came out last year, Ghostface. It's pretty set the tone. It obviously did not make the noise that this is making. And so when you do things like this, even with Redman making the Muddy Waters 2, you take your best album or culturally best and you make a part 2. And I know it's for marketing purposes. I personally don't like it. You kind of look at it like if Michael Jackson made a Thriller 2, how would y'all feel? You know what I mean? Like Thriller is Thriller. Bad is bad. Purple Rain is Purple Rain. Like there's no need. Those moments when you create that art, that's that art for that moment. And that's the reason why I don't like part albums, because for one, it cheapens what you've already done. And second, what I think a lot of people are doing with this record, they're comparing it to the old record. And you shouldn't need to do that. Like this should be something completely different. And don't worry about what the first one sounded like. I'm talking about the people that's saying they don't really like it. A lot of them is because they're comparing it to that first one. It's like, man, this is something completely different. It's still good Ghostface, but So yeah, everybody's liking it, man, and that's at least the people on here is liking it. So that's cool. Yeah, Nas been signing the legends. So Mr. Sterling, I think just from what I gathered, and I'm gonna go off of the Slick Rick interview that we had on here, even though he was kind of light in what he was saying, I think what's happening with Mass Appeal, they're distributing these albums, and these albums have been made for a while. Slick Rick was saying how his album, they've been working on that for the last 4 years. The Raekwon record, I know he's been working on something, so I'm not sure how long that took. The Supreme Clientele record, I know it's been worked on for a while. The Mobb Deep record obviously has been worked on for a minute. We talked to Havoc on the call, I want to say a year and a half, 2 years ago, and he was talking about he was coming out with a record with Method Man and working on a new Mobb Deep record. The Big L record, which is confusing to me, but they're going to put it out. Obviously, they've got something in the vault. De La Soul, obviously, they've been working on a record as well. And then the Nas and DJ Premier, that collaboration has been talked about since 2012. So I think what these Legends Has It albums are doing, they're putting out those long awaited albums and they're just distributing it. These are still on like their individual labels, just from what Slick Rick was saying. So New York, is any y'all out there? What's happening, man?
Yeah, I would say so. This is what I want to say about that album. I don't think that anything. So since the RZA stopped executive producing all of the Wu-Tang albums, that sound is kind of irreplaceable. What was happening at that moment and the way that it was like one coherent beast. Even though they all went to separate labels, and then once there was that dysfunction, it was like back in the day they used to have. Back in the day they used to have it where. This one right here. Yeah, back in the day, they used to have it where people was take this one. Okay, yeah. Back in the day, they used to have it where people was coming together. Like right now, if you see that experiment where we all put our fingers under somebody's leg and we try to lift them up, and then you put your hands on top of the person and get that energy. That way that energy comes together. Like if we think about all of the eras, like the Rockefeller, or when Rough Riders was riding as one, or Cash Money, or No Limit, or anything, Dipset, the power of people coming together as a cohesive force and the sounds that creates, and the best albums are teams. And I think that a lot of that is missing from hip hop, and that's evident in the degrading of the sound.
Yeah, to add on to that, I think that Ghostface album is really good. Like, it's really good. Like, there's solid joints on there. I will agree that RZA was a mastermind for many reasons, but he had such a certain sound. And I agree with Quantum that you're not just going to come and make a better album than Supreme Clientele just because. There's a lot of magic and moments and energy and things that you can't necessarily, put into a bottle, but you caught in the bottle. That just happened. So that's that. But I will say the album is fire to me. It's a damn good album. It's not gonna top the Supreme Clientele, but it's a good, solid album. And just echoing something that Swerve said earlier in terms of, I gotta salute the rollout and the effort. And coming back out and saying like Ghost has been active.
That release party, I wish that I was at that release party last week. Last week, everybody was there.
It was awesome. He bought in on a Friday night to bring everybody out in New York. That was dope.
I'm so envious of y'all for being able to go to that shit, man. I would have loved it.
I'll just say this, like, I feel like, the power is back in. No more depending on people to do what you need to do. Ghostface knew he needed to do an album release party. Mass Appeal supported it, but he put the effort in to actually make it happen, him and his team. It's no different than anybody else. Like, we have to do our own events, and we have to bring the culture back together around us, whatever we're doing.
I think Hip Hop 50 kind of brought the culture back together, revived it. It put some new energy back into the culture. If we look at the last 2 years since that Hip Hop 50, which my friend BJ was the one who organized that with KRS-One and everything,
it's been lit,
and it's been on
and on. Yeah. But
I think that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad. But that's all that's all I wanted to say, because I got to give him props for the effort, and I really do think it's a solid album. There are joints on there. There are joints on the Ghostface album. That's it.
Hey, first I want to say shout out to the man behind you with the Core Mega shirt on. Big up to him with the Last Testament. That's some real shit. I'm in my zone right now. Oh, that's Core Mega. Is that Core Mega? Yeah, man. Oh shit, man. Wait a minute, man. Come on, dog. Man. I'm sitting up here like the man back there with the Testament shirt on. Shout out to him. And it's actually him. Big up to you, Core Mega. Mega Montana. What's going on, man?
Yo, listen, the 20th year, last month, he did a private event. and he was selling these out. He did a collab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Shout
real
out.
Queensbridge right there, man.
Yeah, man. But nah, man. Like you said, I think that album is dope, dog. Like I think that it's split down the middle from what people been saying, but like I said, I think they're not used to that type of sound, man. So I'm gonna get into a joint as y'all figure stuff out, and let me know if you need me to press the share when you get back. Yeah, there was Anti-Lily and High John with Gotta Get Up. That's some Houston flavor action. I want to throw that in there since we giving some people some time on here today. New York, can y'all hear me out there? I don't know if they can hear me or not. Until they get their stuff going. Is that Cuddy back there? I don't know if they can hear me. Y'all, you get CL. You hear me? You can hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you over here.
Okay, I CL. I don't know if you want to get the share or what you want to do, man. I don't know if y'all had a guest coming up. Your mic not on though. That yellow mic not on.
Hold on, it's all right. It's all right.
The red one?
Probably this one, right?
Yeah, red one. Yeah, red.
All right,
The red and black mics work. Yeah, red and black.
All right, no doubt. First of all, yeah, I'll play a couple of joints. I don't mind that, but normally I was waiting for you to give us one of them funky grooves that you also put in the mix from Remedy Radio.
Oh man, I don't have none today. I'll do that every now and then.
Okay, yeah.
I get the music packages and they'll send like some R&B or some shit like that, and I'll be like, I'm gonna throw this into, but I don't have nothing, man. I didn't. Nothing.
Like I said, a lot of joints came out. Let me see if I can do a share. In the meantime, we were talking about that list. I don't know if anybody got a chance to check out the Billboard. Came out with I think it's the 35 albums of the century, hip hop albums of the century list. The 21st century list. Very controversial. For me personally, it just reminds me that you cannot allow people or other cultures that are more focused on money to try to dictate your culture to you. It just will never mix. Every time that happens, I lose respect. I looked at that list and I look at Billboard like, if you're co-signing something like this, then maybe you don't know fucking hip hop. Clearly. You can go to billboard.com and check it out. At this point, I don't even want to give them no money on clicks, but
I'm about to say I'll stay away from it, man. I'm good.
There you go.
What it is, those lists are usually there just to do this, though. They just want to get people talking, like you said.
Yeah, get people talking and going to listen.
Straight clickbait, man.
That being said, real quick, CL, before you play anything, I didn't mean to cut you off. What was you about to say?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, did y'all see Highest to Lowest, the new Spike Lee film with Denzel?
I have not, but I want to see it.
Don't tell me nothing. Don't say nothing.
It's a limited run. I've been trying to go see it for the past 2 weeks. I'm going to see it tomorrow.
Yes, I went to go see it, and it's a wonderful movie. You should go see it.
That's all I need to know. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I thought it was dope, man. I'm interested. I want us to have a conversation on the film. Like once we're gonna give y'all a couple weeks.
Next week.
Head rush. We're gonna give y'all a couple weeks. But I definitely want to know what people think about what was in the movie, and their thoughts on what the movie was kind of about. So, but we'll wait.
Okay.
Can y'all go see the movie?
I was gonna say because social media done gave us enough.
No, they ain't really gave you enough. You gotta really see. You gotta really go see it and try to go see it before 6, so you can get a discount. So go get Spike Lee on their
Apple
money.
Music. I mean, why would you watch it on Apple TV?
I went straight to the movie theater and gave them their money. That's where they need their numbers at.
Yeah.
So
I want to say. Yeah,
Okay.
that's and I think that's one of the reasons I miss what you said, Head Rush. You said somebody had been giving the movie away. I don't know if you're talking about the press run that Spike.
Yeah. It's been so. If y'all don't spend a lot of time on YouTube like I do,
Yeah.
So you're on YouTube. If you want to mess up your chances of seeing a movie for the first time, you watch YouTube because every now and again something's gonna pop up on the algorithm that's kind of heading that direction, and you got to hurry up and get away from it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of trailers have been revamped, showing different parts of the movie. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of spoils a little bit. So I just like, let me just go hurry up and try to watch it on the streaming platform so I can get what I'm looking for before somebody spoil it.
So a couple
I mean,
of things.
hell, the movie's a
it's not gonna
remake
be.
anyway. The movie's a remake anyway.
You
Well, hold
shut
on.
up.
Can we not spoil it? I don't even know what's
Don't. And there's not gonna be no spoilers. Trust me, we're not going. There's no spoilers. What I was gonna say was, I think the press run is really telling people to get out to the theater. I think what Sensory was saying is because what happens is when you go to the theater, they're gonna get more off of that. It's just like digital music when we talk about streaming versus buying a physical.
Hard
so that's what
copies and
she's
streaming.
saying. Yeah.
Right, gotcha.
But it will be on Apple, I believe, September 13th.
No, it's already. I thought it was already there. That's why I said I'd go watch it on
I
Apple
think it's
TV.
September 5th.
Not yet.
Wait a minute.
I think it goes to Apple September 5th or 6th.
Isn't that next
I'm
week?
about to tell you right now.
Yeah, that was so. All right, so keep in mind. No,
Bruh,
not really.
Hold on. That's
Think
September
about it.
5th.
So with movies, everything is about distribution, how many theaters you can get in, that sort of thing, ticket revenue, blah 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 blah. Right now, in this day and age, if you don't have a major movie studio behind you, most people go straight to streaming, which your cut is drastically reduced. Now you can sell it for a certain amount on the front end and then blah, blah, blah. What a lot of people do, and a lot of white movies, independent white films do this. They do small runs, movie theater runs. The problem is with those movies, they don't really have the backing from, the promo and the actors in it like that to have a big streaming run after the fact. So if you think of a movie like Black Dynamite came out, it was only in 25 theaters in the entire country. And it was only in those theaters for a month. Then it took forever for it to come out on streaming. That allowed it to get bootlegged a lot, you know what I'm saying? And they wound up losing a lot.
Sounds like
it's a
sound like
limited
the man
run.
had sound like the man's plan worked. Anyway, continue.
No, I mean, but the thing about it is it's all about your business. So in this regard, Spike went in saying, hey, he negotiated the streaming deal up front and then put it in the theater.
That's what I was just saying about. That's what I was just about to say about this. Is that this is not so. So this is like at a premium. So yes, certain people are gonna get hurt by streaming, but it's Spike Lee and Denzel Washington negotiating an upfront payment for this. They already made their money off of this. They're not even don't even need to figure out, because you know what, Denzel Washington is not getting paid less than $20 million for
Denzel's a ticket. Yeah.
And the same thing with Spike. So they probably negotiated a deal that's 50 million plus for the thing. And then now the streaming, now you got to think about that lots of movie deals, the way that movie deals work, and even the way that music publishing works is you have different regional licenses. So maybe Apple only has the license in the United States. Who's got the license rights in South Asia? Who's got the license rights in the UAE? Who's got the license rights and the way in which they'll resell that same licensing rights in Australia? So maybe Sky buys the rights to play it in Australia or in England. So there's a lot to it. This was a good way that they did this one right here. And it just happens that two powerhouses come together and they're on the A side of the negotiation.
This is exactly what the
Come
man
together again. Don't forget they did Malcolm X.
This is exactly what the man wants you to think. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Let me play a song.
We're gonna come back to you, Big Red.
All right, a little new music Wednesday flavor on top of flavor. Man, first we had that new 2 Chainz. Featuring Neo from the new soundtrack that's coming out. I don't know much about the movie. Everybody in here is sort of talking about it. You know anything about this project?
Which one? It's a movie, Red Clay. That's what this is. A soundtrack. Oh no, I didn't. It's first thing you telling me.
Yeah. So if anybody got information,
It's got to be about Atlanta though.
That's where the Red
Clay.
Clay.
Clay. Yeah. I almost had a construction company. I was telling you I had a construction company out of Atlanta. So I think that's.
Hey, I think red clay that's a southern term for some shit that they dealt with when Jim Crow. I think that's some slavery shit, lightweight, bro. I'm about to Google that for real.
No,
because that sounds like some slavery.
The movie,
Like,
I mean, the
y'all
only thing
talking
I
about?
know is the movie takes place in the early 2000s. That's it. That's all I know. I don't know.
Red Clay is synonymous with Georgia. You know, Red Clay is synonymous with Georgia. It's a term about that Georgia soil, the red clay.
Yeah, if you listen to Goody Mob Soul Food, that's the first time I heard a mention of that was on Soul Food.
I mean, there's an old jazz song called Red Clay too, though.
Is the artist from Atlanta? Is the artist from Atlanta?
Well, that is 2 Chainz.
That was 2 Chainz.
No. I'm talking about the jazz song that you
No,
talking about.
Jazz song. I don't know.
Where's Freddie Hubbard from?
Say who? Clay Hubbard?
Freddie Hubbard.
Oh, Freddie Hubbard or Clay Hubbard?
Freddie Hubbard.
Well, Diane Laidlaw says Red Clay is amazing. There are many jazz versions. So apparently this composition is not exclusive to one person or another. So it has to be from Atlanta or something. So sounds good.
Yeah, that's what it's that's what they are saying. It's got
I mean, like I said,
Atlanta, but I don't know. Y'all about to school.
Matter of fact, y'all ever heard the bass line? It's like that's Red Clay.
Tribe Called Quest.
That's Red Clay. Like,
what I'm saying.
One mic.
Yeah, one mic.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, I think with 2 Chainz, because he mentioned this on the JVP podcast, that has something to do more with Atlanta. Whatever this is that he got out, this movie that he's doing, I think it's like kind of loosely based off of him growing up or something.
Like I said, the movie takes place in the 2000s. That's all I know.
Now I just looked in. It just said a little bit about the movie. The movie, when I looked at what Red Clay, it's talking about the movies about the hardships of growing up in Atlanta. But yeah, I just remember Red Clay being synonymous with Atlanta throughout my time going back and forth down there.
Shout out to Atlanta.
Also CL. I'm about to say real quick. Big Red, man, he had his hand up for the longest.
Sorry. Go ahead, Big Red.
Speaking of Red Clay, Big Red.
Yeah. I was about to say it was a terminology in the South. Red clay. That's the color of the freaking dirt out there. Even I step outside, I got red dirt outside in front of my house. You know, it just you get. And I'm in Orleans, and I'm not in the country at all. But usually, when you're out in the country, you get that red dirt, especially down south.
I just want to add on to that real quick, Big Red, because in Jamaica and other islands, there is red clay and red dirt. There's parts of the north. There's a place in Martha's Vineyard called Adequina, and that's a Native American land that the red dirt is sacred there. It's supposed to have massive amounts of minerals.
Yeah, it's oxidized. It's the minerals that oxidize.
They actually eat red dirt.
Like
They eat the clay.
like
They eat it.
But apparently red dirt is excellent for growing things. Excellent for growing any fruit, any vegetable. Where you want to get the best yam, which is probably one of the most healthiest things in the world, it comes from red dirt. If you want to go get some of the best sugar cane, anything like that in the world, it comes from red dirt. So there's this red dirt thing we got to look into.
I
some
think
more.
the Great Depression thing that Headrush was talking about was also people actually were eating dirt. And in Africa, still time is like part of their diet, dirt.
Because
and
it's
the minerals in there. Yeah, the minerals in there, not having nothing else. You're just gonna eat the dirt.
No, people.
Well, we gonna get it. Listen,
The reason why I actually had my hand up was I just wanted. Did we ever play the song by Tank?
Oh, yes.
And Aaliyah. I just wanted to know what was the thoughts on the song and the production, because a lot of people
we played that a few weeks ago, and we did. I mean, I give my opinion, but we definitely had played that like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
longer when it first dropped, because it's Tank and Aaliyah, you know what I mean, and it's original vocals. So I don't remember what the conversation was around it at the time, but it's a good song. I mean, it's a dedication too. It's something sentimental. So
I feel like this is going back to a Bionic. I'm about to bring back your phrase. It's not the what, it's the who. Because The Weeknd actually has a song with Aaliyah called Poison that's like maybe 7 years old, and he ain't get a look at all. Come on, somebody elaborate. Don't hold your breath now.
I would just think that The Weeknd, that a song by Aaliyah wouldn't be the top thing that The Weeknd fans is even interested in. You know, they interested in The Weeknd and Starboy and all that different stuff. Speaking of which, that list was atrocious, man. That list was horrendous. The list, that list was terrible. How do they got Jay-Z number 7 and Lil Wayne number 6?
I don't
It's
even
like,
Man, bro,
man, even
look,
Lil Wayne wouldn't
This
that.
man's playing.
We already know
talk about it.
We already know why it's like that. It's because the same people that own BT got their grandkids in there picking them lists. So that's the reason why we in the situation we in.
I think it's looking at numbers too. I think maybe they're looking numbers wise, streaming wise.
Man, no
like that.
way.
Nobody.
Look,
The streaming area is fake. The streaming area is faking these numbers.
If we were gonna go numbers, then Eminem would win everything.
Bro,
I'm not saying he's a great artist.
I'm saying
the only reason
he's a
why
great artist, but is he number one in everything?
the only reason why Lil Wayne's numbers is up is because people was listening to it to talk about it. And they wasn't talking about it in a good way. That's the only reason why his numbers is up. Jay-Z's numbers went up because old girl went and turned around and did a remake of his song and kind of jacked it up, in my personal opinion. She should have left it alone. But I'm just saying, they numbers are up for a reason. Jay's is up because Cardi remade his song, and Wayne's is up because everybody is slandering his album. So whose numbers is really up because they doing good music?
This is like a decade review, right?
Say that, yeah.
And why is they slandering Lil Wayne's album? His album was pretty good.
No, I agree with you, Cesar. I think that we need to look at this list collectively and go. But it's 7 o'clock over here, so they're making us wrap up. I just wanted to play one more song that Queen Bee sent in. I hate to rush us, you know what I mean? I love our conversations, but they are on my back, on our back. So pause. So check this joint out. We'll be right back, and we can end it off with this. We are back. Shouts Queen Bee for that.
I think you got that kind of late. Yeah, I think you got that late because she not on, and we played that earlier. Yeah.
Oh, y'all played it earlier.
Yeah.
All right, well, my bad. I'm over here messing up, man. I'm messing up.
Twice.
Hey, I gotta call Snoop. Tell him we playing his stuff too much.
Tell him to get on the call.
That's a fact. We got to get Snoop on the call, man. He needs to do that. But anyway, shout out to everybody who came on today, man. I thought it was a good call. Had some legends on the call, some new legends on the call. And, proud that we're doing this next week. I think we got Kwame coming on. Shout out to Greg Nice and Mantronics. They've been wanting to get on next week. They promised. And we got some others. So we're going to go a little bit more retro, but there's some rumblings between Sierra and Tiana Taylor. One of them is going to be on the call. So, we're going to keep the tradition going, and, that's what it is. So shout out to everybody.
Next week.
See y'all, next week. Peace.
And then where?
Recording stopped.